It is that time of year. School is about to be back in session and you want to make sure you got the freshest kicks on your feet whenever that first bell rings. Whenever I was in high school, back to school shopping was such a huge deal to me. I always wanted to make sure that I had a pair of beaters that were fresh, that I could wear every day and not worry about them getting creased or dirty. But I also always wanted a heavy hitter. A pair of shoes that would be on my feet, that would turn heads, fetch compliments, and that would make me feel good wearing them. One pair of school shoes was never enough for me. And there was nothing better than lacing up on the first day of school. So I've broken it down for y'all. I've got all different kinds of brands of shoes that I think are great back to school shoes with prices ranging everywhere. I'm keeping it in the back of my mind that we are going back to school. If you're going back to college, you probably don't have tons of extra funds laying around to cop the best heat. So I'm going to try to give you guys the most affordable and freshest kicks that are on the market right now. First, I want to plug what I'm calling Neutral Heat. These pairs are starting right around 200 bucks and go all the way up to about 350, which is a little steep for some back to school shoes, but I wanted to include these in the list because retail was a little bit lower. I want to start with a pair that has shook the world somehow, some way. Dunks have been hitting so hard in the past few years and I don't understand what happened with these. Used to Dunks, One Lows, they were all so irrelevant, but anymore that's what everybody wants. This pair has restocked so many times and it still holds incredible value. The white black Dunk Lows, you just can't go wrong. They'll match everything. They're hot right now. A lot of people might be wearing these, but you can be that guy or girl that laces these up on the first day and has a nice fresh pair. You can wear these with anything. Shorts, pants, joggers, jeans, doesn't matter. They're gonna look good, they're gonna match, and people are gonna give you props for wearing these. We're gonna work our way up on price tag. This next pair you gotta be careful with. It's really easy to get them dirty, but again, they're neutral and these are so comfortable. If you have not had a pair of this model, you need to get a pair. If you're walking around school, walking around campus, you're gonna wanna have something like this on your feet. Yeezy 350 bone colorway. We've seen all white pairs like these in the past go crazy in resale value. These are still relatively low. You should be able to cop a pair of these on resale apps or from somebody local for around 260 bucks, which is really not that bad if you think about what Yeezys retail for. If you buy these and keep them clean, you can get your money back. Once you get your first pair of 350s, you're not going to want to put a lot of other shoes on your feet. These are so comfortable, so easy to walk in, and you will fetch a lot of compliments if you're wearing Yeezys. More than likely, you're going to be the best dressed in school if you got a pair of Yeezys on. One of my favorite everyday beaters are Yeezy 350s. If you want a pair that you can keep clean, rock some Onyxes. The last pair we've seen close to these were the triple black, and resale for those has gone through the roof. Onyx, next best thing, still predominantly black colorway. In some ways I actually like these better. These don't show dirt very well. They're always gonna look clean. And again, they'll match everything. You can wear these with anything. Comfortable, great pair to rock at school. These are gonna cost you around $325, so we're getting up there in the price range. But if you've got the money to blow on a single pair of kicks for school, this is one of my highest recommendations. In our last pair of Neutral Heat, I almost didn't include these just because of how expensive they've gotten. Just within the past month or so, they've spiked like another $50 on the resale market, which is good for resellers who are holding pairs of these, but bad for those of you who are trying to get a pair for a decent price. If you really want some neutral heat on your feet, get a pair of military black 4s. These are so crisp, so clean. I love the neutral color blocking on these. You can wear these with anything. Throw on a pair of black jeans, these are gonna pop. I know if I was in high school or college right now, I would be lacing these up on the first day. I'm setting the standards high for all the other sneakerheads in class. 4s have been one of the more popular retros here lately, and I agree with everything the Jordan brand did with this silhouette. The last 4 colorway that came out that I would consider neutral that I rocked day in and day out were the white cement 4s. The remastered pair with the Nike Air on the back. Those were my go-to beaters in college. I rocked those all the time. When it comes to my style personally, I think I like these better. I like the black accents. I like neutral throughout the entire shoe. They're heat, but they're neutral. Like I said, the price of these is going up. It's gonna be hard to find a pair of these for less than 350 bucks. Yes, that is very steep for a pair of back to school shoes. But parents, hear me out on this. If you buy your kid just any pair of sneakers to start school in, those sneakers are gonna lose their value. If your kid's younger and they're growing out of them, those shoes are gonna get worn, beat, thrown away. If you buy them something like this and they take care of them, these shoes are gonna keep going up in value. You'll actually be able to recoup some of the money that you spent on them. I don't know how much higher these are gonna go up in the near future, but long term I think this pair is going to do really well. So yes, they're expensive, but there is a reason to cop limited sneakers. If you take care of them, the value will justify itself. These 4 pairs of neutral heat are guaranteed to break necks in the hallways. ranging from $200 to $350. You can't go wrong with any of these pairs. But if you're looking for something more affordable, check these out. The next category I've dubbed crispy new beaters. You always want that neutral pair of kicks that you can just throw on, get dirty, but at the time they're crispy, they're clean. These shoes are also super affordable, and I think they're dope. And the first pair that I recommend are Chucks. A pair of all white Chucks are so fresh, you can match them with anything, and they're in style right now. The young taste is headed back towards that vintage old school look, and Chucks fit that vibe. You can get a new pair of Converse for like 65 bucks. In high school, I always made sure that I had a fresh pair of Vans on deck. Now I rocked all different colors, but for these purposes, I'd recommend the white pair. All white. Whether you like skate highs, the lows, the slip-ons, doesn't matter. If you go with your traditional low top Vans, you can fetch those for around $60. Again, they're gonna match anything. You can wear those with shorts, you can wear them with jeans, joggers, they look good with everything. When you've dug through your closet to the point where you can't find a pair of shoes that matches your fit, you can always rely on a pair of all white Vans. And last but not least, we have got the cliche Air Force One Low. Of course, the go-to color is white. They're fresh, they're clean, they're crisp. You might have a hard time finding these at retailers, but don't worry, there are plenty of pairs loaded up on GOAT and StockX. A new pair of Forces is gonna run you about 100 bucks. And again, you can wear those with anything. Shorts, pants, any color, any style. So make sure you keep these 3 pairs in mind whenever you're shopping for your crispy new beaters. Now my style has changed a lot since I've been in high school, even since I've been in college. And back then, I always wanted to have a pair of head turners on lock. I'd rock the loudest colors. I'd have on purple. I had a pair of the multicolored disco looking toe box Jordan 1 mids whenever I was in high school. I was into the loud stuff. The loud stuff is a little bit harder to match with, but if you got those crispy new beaters and some of that neutral heat on lock, you don't really have to worry about it. Sometimes you can splurge and throw on some sick kicks for a decent outfit. This year my go-to head turner is the Raging Bull 5s. We've seen this silhouette multiple times. The most recent release was 2021. This is why I'm recommending these. You're gonna see all these kids going back to school with some of these recent drops, the ones that bricked that anybody and everybody could have copped. The Raging Bull 5s are still priced decent. The market value for these is relatively low, but they're a heavy hitter. I would almost consider red as a neutral colorway. It gives it just enough of that spice to really pop off on an outfit. You can cop the Raging Bull 5s for right around retail, $220. And I promise you, sneakerheads and non-sneakerheads are gonna break necks at those. So go get you some Raging Bull 5s and be one of the best dressed in school. Obviously, you're not gonna find these in stores right now. You're gonna have to hit up your resale apps, GOAT, StockX, maybe even look at eBay. But you should be able to find a decent price on these. That's it for my back to school lineup. Hopefully you guys saw something that you liked, something that you want to cop and put on your feet for the first day of school. Class is starting some places like now, so make sure you get your sneaker shopping done. If you have any questions or comments about back to school sneakers, drop those below or hit me up on IG. The handle is the same, at AllABSneakers. Also, if you have not seen, me and Millennial Prophet are doing a giveaway. You actually have a chance to win 2 of the sneakers that I showed you guys today, the Yeezy 350 Bones or the Yeezy 350 Onyx, in your size 4 through 13. You can also select a cash option of $250. Adam's going to be giving away a brand new Nintendo Switch and $100. That's $25 cash to 4 different people. And we've made it so easy for you guys to enter. All you have to do is like the video, comment on the video that's linked in the description, and then subscribe to both channels. You're gonna benefit from this in every angle. If you subscribe to both of our channels, you're learning about retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, sneakers. We're showing you guys ways to make money. Plus, you have a chance to win all these different items. And the giveaways are never going to stop, trust me. All 6 winners will be chosen on September 1st in Adam's video, so make sure you're subscribed to him and turn your notifications on so that you do not miss that video. Thank you guys for all the support. I hope you all have a great school year. I appreciate you tuning in, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.